Jim Riggleman out talking with the media about this tough loss to Philly.
How much did you feel you could catch up to Halladay?
Well, you know, we had a nice part of the order coming up, and so, you know, you're always confident the game, our bullpen had kept the game close. So, you know, we certainly felt that, you know, okay, let's go. We kept it close, you know, a couple hits together and see what happens. And that's what we did. It was a nice rally, and, you know, we had a chance.
Jim, in that fourth inning, the two errors on Desi, the back end of that, covering, would you, obviously, you want him to cover third on that on the way back or not?
No, you know, when the ball was hit, there's a thought that you might throw to second. So once he maybe feels that there's not going to be a play of second, then, you know, I guess you're going to try to get out of there and get back over. But it's going to have to be somebody else's responsibility to get over there at third because of where Desi's playing. So it's just unfortunate play, you know, because it might come to second. Desi's got to be there, and Jimmy Rollins is realizing he's not going to need to slide, so he's standing up, and we got a collision, so it was kind of unavoidable.
See, Desmond, this was not one of his best defensive games. How disappointing was it to see him, you know, not have it today?
You know, Bill, I tell you, you get such a great effort from him every day that I can't even put that word in a sentence with Ian Desmond. You know, I can't use that word in a sentence, disappointment, because he just gives you such a great effort every day. Really, you know, he gets charged with an error because there's a collision, and the other play, he felt Danny was going to be at second, so he would try to throw the ball to second to get the runner who was hung up there. And then when he realized he wasn't, he double pumped, and he kind of rethought it. And, you know, again, with Desi, I look at the glasses half full. I mean, with everything he did there, he still almost got that runner. I mean, that's how talented he is. But then, you know, then he dropped one. You know, he's human. He dropped one. But, you know, we turned 3 double plays. We played pretty good baseball against a great pitcher, and we hung in there with our bullpen. And John Lannon pitched around all that stuff that was happening. John did a great job, gave us a chance. The bullpen gave us a chance, and we almost took advantage of it. Just, you know, it's unfortunate we didn't.
First 8 innings, what made Halladay so dominating?
Probably, obviously, you guys will talk to our hitters. It's a better question for them. But just from where I was at, it just looked like he had it all going. You know, he could throw any pitch at any time. He was getting ground balls. He was jamming people. He was getting his breaking ball over. He's just, you know, he's the real deal. And I was glad to see that we did mount a rally against him at the end, of course. But, you know, he had it all going.
Mounted a lot of that rally in the 9th inning, swinging early in the count. Is he, because Halladay has so many pitches, is he one of those guys that you have to go after early because he's so tough to fall behind against?
I think we just were trying to get a good pitch to hit. You know, when you're down a few, sometimes you'll take a strike, but we didn't see any point in doing that. If we got a good pitch to hit, we wanted our guys swinging, and Ankiel set the tone for that. He went up there to zone a pitch up, and if he got something he liked, he was going to swing. The second pitch was to his liking, and then, of course, Jason, you know, did what he did, and then, you know, some of those pitches were a little questionable, I think, but Halladay, you know, he kind of reached back and found something extra to get those next 3 hitters.
Pretty good.
Thanks.